No,
right?
I get it. My academy was actually, it didn't launch until July. You and I started working a year before that. We've been working a couple of years now, but it kept getting delayed because I couldn't find the right videographer.
Yes.
I just couldn't. And I wasted a lot of money, a lot of time, and the academy getting delayed because that's the meat of every course on every PMU Academy is that procedure video. Yes, the written content, the forms we put on them to download, all the other stuff that's all important components. But why is someone paying to get on your course? That procedure video. That is the key component. That's what everybody, I think when they get on a course, they want to even skip all the written content and all that stuff. And they want to go straight to that procedure because that's what's exciting, you know, and it's got to be so good. So yeah.
And it's crazy.
And everything changed when we met you. So.
It's crazy how the camera always captures all the energy that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever energy that you have with the artist or the subject that you're working with as a camera person or, you know, a videographer, that energy translates to the video. So when you watch the video and you like the quality and you like the angle and you like all these things, that energy that has been used to work together translates to that picture.
Yeah.
So sometimes you look at the picture and you don't quite like the picture.
Right.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the quality of the video, but you don't quite like it. There's something wrong with it, and it's because of the communication between the people that are working, the videographer and the artist.
Yeah.
That communication was lost at some point of time.
And you know the mistake I make, like I don't want to like put all the blame on the videographers prior to you either, because the where I bear fault was I was afraid to communicate. I didn't want to step on their toes and upset them, and I was afraid to communicate, and I saw things I probably should have said, and I was afraid to. Yeah. And, you know, then the second one and the third one. And finally with you, I was like, I have to get over being afraid. And I'm just going to communicate. I'm just going to tell them when I see something that makes me a little nervous, or I think, you know, we need to change the angle. And so it was just all the failures prior to you and me not feeling comfortable to communicate is why I think it worked with you and I. You know, to be honest with you. Yeah. And
because I really appreciate your skills.
Oh,
like I am a fan of what you do.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So that makes me way easier. It makes it way easier on me to take advice from you. Yeah. If you weren't good at what you did, I couldn't really take that much advice from you. But when I see the level of artistry that you have and you're applying to your work, like I admire that. Yeah. And I can't argue with you in your work.
But that must motivate you to just want to do what you do, just capture it, right?
But that opens up the channel of communication.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't walk into a master's room and tell them what they need to do differently. Right. You can't. Right. So when I walk into your room, I walk into a master's room. That's how I see you, Teryn. Specifically you. You know what I mean? Right. But then I applied that same energy to every single person that you work with, because they are your
colleagues.
Students.
Students, colleagues.
Really? Like they're students, right? They always learn. So I apply that same energy to them because they come from the same stock, and it's very valuable. Yeah. That's why we have and you appreciate my skills, I appreciate your skills. That's why we have such a good
there's a big, huge mutual respect between us.
And that's because I understand.
And we have a lot of fun, Art. We laugh and giggle and tell. We have a lot of fun filming. So it's hard work. It is stressful. I'm tired when I get home from a day of filming, but it's super fun. And look, before we go, I mean, you've got a great partner too. You don't do this all alone. No. And I don't want to forget Eddie.
Always there.
Eddie's always here. And so, you know, the bigger the dream, the more important the team, right? And I know he's he's super important to your success too. Yeah. I mean, Eddie operates that second camera, and he's super funny, and he's just great to work with too. Yeah, so
I'm the mouthpiece. Eddie's the brain.
Oh, Eddie's the brain.
Yeah, I do the talking. Ed does the thinking.
Eddie is the one who came up with the logo. For my podcast. He designed the logo, Tatter of Fact, which is great. Yep. And the girls gave me a coffee mug for Christmas with the logo on a coffee mug. I should have it here. Yeah. But that's great. Yeah.
Ed is the one who graduated from college and everything.
Really?
He looks like a cholo.
He does look like a cholo. You said it, not me.
I didn't even graduate from college. Ed
Yeah,
graduated
yeah,
from
yeah,
college.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that he's a master at what he does. And again, I learned communication from Ed.
Yeah.
Because I used to come off a little rude and everything. Because
Really?
oh yeah, Ed killed my
Eddie's
ego.
funny.
Oh yeah,
He's
Ed killed
just
my ego.
super fun. Look, if anybody went to America the Beautiful to the PMU conference, Art and Eddie was there. They filmed it.
Yeah.
So we even brought you in on that project.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. And we were waiting for one this year too, but
yeah,
unfortunately,
COVID. But
yeah,
we are booked at the Golden Nugget December 2022.
Okay.
And
good.
so you and Eddie will
That's next
be
year.
there for
So
that.
in 2 years.
Yeah.
2
yeah.
years. Wow.
Yep. We were really nervous to schedule one this year with
yeah.
everything. I just didn't want to because it's a lot of money. You have to put big down payments, and you have to pay them installments and prepay for a lot of stuff, and it can be
I don't blame you.
It's crazy. And what if?
Yeah.
What if? You know, we were still
better be safe than sorry.
Better be safe than sorry. So.
Yeah. And what you're doing here with this podcast, I congratulate you. I think this is the way to go. Yes, there is a lot of podcasts out there.
Yeah.
Millions, but not every podcast has a master behind the microphone. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you have, if there's a master behind the microphone, then ears are going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I like to talk, so everybody knows me. Knows I
saw you
ask Olivia.
I saw you at the convention.
Yeah.
When you were talking,
yeah.
you were a master. So I was watching. I'm not saying that because I'm working with you. I'm not saying because we have a friendship, but I'm saying that because I see it how it is. Okay.
Right.
When I see a master, when I see somebody who knows exactly what they're talking about, why they're saying it, when they're saying it, and how they're saying it, I really appreciate that. And that's the key to success, really, behind the microphone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, because there's a lot of people who just talk.
Exactly.
It's a lot of talk.
Yep.
But when you talk, people learn.
Yeah.
And when people learn, they come back.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be the success to your podcast. And you're a fun person. You're a good person. And I wish you a lot of success, honestly.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Me too.
All right. So we'll end this up. And look, this was really impromptu. Maybe it didn't start off as professionally as it should. And
look, we have an HDMI cable on the table.
Yeah, I mean, and a rook, and zip ties and everything. And look, yeah. And I'm a mess. I got a mask hanging on here.